The impact of social networking sites on the college admission process, the consequences are kind of still being worked out right now. I know that a lot of schools around the country, especially in the last 2 to 3 years, have created Facebook accounts and Twitter accounts, as well as other social networking sites that I'm not even aware of, to reach out to their students in non-traditional ways. Students are not really responding to emails and paper letters anymore. So there's different ways we have to try and connect with students. I know Hofstra, while we do have a Facebook account and we try to reach out to our students that way, we don't necessarily negatively view a person's Facebook and factor it into the admission decision. We correspond with those students, but most of the time there's not really anything on the website, on their site, that could be questionable and taken into the admission process. However, there are schools around the country, not to name any specifically, but there are schools around the country that do take a look at the Facebook, just as a potential employer might do so when interviewing someone. The resume is not the only thing that employers are looking at now while evaluating a candidate, because some admission counselors might justifiably say that a person's character and the actions that they take, community service is not the only action that someone's going to be looking at. It's going to be also the negative things that you do. So it's very important to make sure that if you are going to be connecting with people from admissions, offices around the country and any schools that you apply to, that you filter that content, that you make sure there's nothing on there that you don't want the entire world to see, because it's becoming a more increasingly seen trend that it'll be taken into consideration.